Big news yesterday. The USA Hockey Hall of Fame announced its 2020 inductees, and we got a couple of coaches, Dean Blais and Jerry York. We got Tony Granato. We spoke with him yesterday on the show. And Jenny Potter, who joins us now from Wisconsin. Jenny, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on this honor. You certainly deserve it. How did you get the news?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I actually was just leaving the ice rink, and Pat Kelleher from USA Hockey had given me a call while I was on the ice, and I returned his phone call as soon as I got off the ice, and he delivered the fantastic and very surreal news that I will be joining a great group of gentlemen in the USA Hockey Hall of Fame. So I'm very honored and privileged to be in presence of so many great people first and hockey mind second.
Jenny, congratulations. Let me just kind of add that to the mix, and let me have you talk about what does you, given your long storied career, the success you've had both on international ice and here in North America, what does a distinction like this mean to someone in your position?
Yeah, it's a huge honor. You really reflect back on all the people that helped you get to where you and what you accomplished during those years. I have so many great people that were a part of my life and helping me get to, I guess, this moment in time. Again, you just think about all the great moments that you had playing the game, as well as continuing my passion for the hockey of game and growing it for the next generation of Hall of Famers and working with those hockey players that hopefully you have the same impact that people in your life had.
Jenny, of course, you appeared in 4 Olympics for Team USA. One of my favorite teams that I've ever watched of any hockey was the 1998 women's team that won the gold medal in Nagano. What are your memories of that some 22 years later?
It's very, very memorable, a historical moment. One for the record books as far as women's ice hockey, the first ever Olympics, and then, of course, the first ever gold medal for the women's hockey team. And luckily, our women's team redeemed themselves and won the gold medal in 2018. And very fortunate enough to be part of such a great group of players and families. Again, Cammi Granato and her brother being inducted in the Hall of Fame with myself. So I've gotten to know them over the years and got to the fortunate business of playing with Cammi Granato in a couple Olympics, and great people, great family. So like I said, hockey is a small world and you get to meet so many great people.
Jenny, when you're not polishing off the hardware and shining up all the big shiny medals around the house, what are you up to today? As I understand it, you remain very active in the game.
Very much. I'm very active in the growth and development of the hockey players and continuing to build that base of hockey players in USA, and hopefully going for some more gold medals on the international stage, as well as developing more hockey Hall of Famers and continue to grow the sport of hockey. There's so many, like I said, there's so many great people, and the sport is great. I'm lucky that I had so many opportunities to compete on an international stage and meet so many great people along the way in the sport of hockey.
Jenny, you're helping run a Tier 1 program there in Wisconsin with young kids that go all the way from like 8 or 9 years old all the way through 16. There's a lot of kids that watch this show, a lot of coaches, parents. What's the one bit of advice you like to pass along to younger kids or to parents as they get their kids into the game?
It's not a sprint. It's more of a marathon.
That's right.
So enjoy the sport, watching your kid develop it. I mean, Brian Rafalski and Rob Potter, we run the program, the Gamblers, and we're into the process of development. So that obviously takes time and many, many years. And you got to really enjoy the game and have fun with it. There's a lot of mistakes made along the way, and you're not going to be in the NHL tomorrow, and maybe never. It's a very small percentage, and you got to really enjoy the game and have fun with it. And I think my greatest memories was playing at the outdoor rink in Minnesota. That was what I remember the most. And, there was a lot of NHLers, North Stars, before they moved to Dallas that would come down to the outdoor rinks and play in Edina, Minnesota, Lewis Park. So it's still there and still alive and well. And they really got to enjoy the game for what it's worth.
Well, Jenny, congratulations again on the induction. It's certainly well-deserved. We wish you nothing but the best moving forward. And thanks for taking the time today.
Thank you very much for having me on, guys.